Welcome to MPAJ Hall, and this is Selco's production. We present to you Question Mark. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please be reminded to silence your phone. Again, please be reminded to silence your phone.
Let's see. I wonder who's going to be my first victim. Would it be this guy? Or would it be her? Nah. This guy? Yes! Yes! You would certainly be my first!
Yeah?
Hello, sir.
Who are you?
Oh, my name is Ideal. I was the one who called you yesterday. You know, the one who wanted to do an interview about your great-grandfather.
Oh, yeah, that guy. Or lady. You come in. Well, I totally forgot about our meeting today. But aren't we supposed to meet outside? How come you know my house? I don't think I ever gave you my address. I'm not the revealing type.
Yes, we are supposed to meet outside,
It's alright. No worries, okay? I'm totally okay with it. You know, a stranger comes to my house. They say,
thank you very much.
welcome.
What a lovely house.
Thank you. Plus, I don't have to waste my precious money on fuel and time on parking. The price even killed a person like me, you know? So yes, what can I do for you, Miss Ideal? Right?
Yes, just like what I said before, my name is Ideal. I'm a journalist and also a writer. While currently, I'm a little bit about this great-grandfather of yours.
Huh. What a long introduction. Well, from what I remember, my great-grandfather was a man with a dark past. He was a strict and a good soldier, even as a father. He was stationed in Pasir Salat, if I'm not mistaken.
Pasir Salat? Did anything remarkable happen in Pasir Salat? I mean, what your great-grandfather did there, of course.
Well, there was one event, that's right. My great-grandfather and his troops burned down a village for the last well, which were gold, silver, and ore.
That is gruesome, Mrs. Zachary. But please, could you explain more?
Yes, yourself, Miss Ivy. When the British came to Malaya, my great-grandfather somehow knew that there was an abundance of wealth underneath this one village. He and his troops wanted the treasure and ordered the villagers to move out. The villagers, stupidly, however, didn't want to leave the village.
Stupid? How is that so?
Well, first of all, they knew that the land was taken over by the British. Why wouldn't they leave when they were kindly asked? Morons! Bigots! Your people attacked the British. Burning the village was like killing two birds with one stone. Revenge is settled, the wealth is redeemed. They had it coming their way, I tell you.
So, how did the British come up with such a crazy idea?
Well, my ancestors didn't have any idea on how to drive the villagers away without leaving too much mess, you see. So, he went for the last resort. He and his troops burned. Came back at the village at night, and when every villager had gone to sleep, they started their mission, burning the village into ashes, floating and waiting until it fell to the ground. Which, Miss Ideal, is what they deserve.
What? How could you do that to those people? Your people are seriously sick in the head. Have you no heart, Mrs. Zachary?
Hey! Who the hell are you to judge me? I am entitled on my own opinion. You cannot handle my view? Alright. Screw you!
Well, Mrs. Zachary, I apologize. I think we are done here. I've had enough with words and information. I'll just walk myself to the door then.
Wait a second. That was fast. You're right. What? I'm sick in the head? Fine then. Just go. Alright? It's not like I even care about my dear great-grandfather. Oh, you lousy, pathetic people. He was and never will be of my concern. Now, get out! What a waste of my time.
Hello, Mrs. Zachary. This is Ideal. I'm here to take my file. I left it here yesterday. Anybody home? Instagram.
Officers! Arrest her!
Let me go!
Don't move! You're under arrest!
Anything! Let me
You
go!
have the right to remain silent!
What the hell? I didn't do anything!
Take her to the police station! Yes, sir. Where is he?
Let me go! I didn't do anything! Let me go! Shut up! Ugh. Damn you!
Miss Ideal, a messy pizza hita. My assistant, Inspector Rizal. Sorry for the inconvenience. We just want to ask you a few questions.
I'm already here, aren't I?
Rizal,
Chief, Sadiq. This morning, we found a body. By body, I mean dead body. It was Mr. Zachary, a businessman. You familiar?
No.
Anyway, he was found and reported dead by his neighbor. By the time you arrived, you were there. My first question is, what were you doing at the victim's house?
I was just there to take my file. I interviewed him yesterday on a Malaysian history article.
So, what is the connection between your article and the victim?
The victim came from a British family. So, I asked him about his great-grandfather. That's all.
great-grandfather, huh? Did he say anything?
Well, he told me that his great-grandfather caused a chaos in Pasisala. He burned down a village to ashes. I just couldn't believe how cruel they were. By the way, is this wrong? It's just extremely hot.
Yes, you can drink the water. Besides, no one wants to see a burnt body.
Thank you for that.
So, did he say anything else?
I remember he called us Malaysians morons.
Morons? What a remark! Why? Were you feel insulted, perhaps?
Of course I was. Why wouldn't I? I mean, as a Malaysian, I'm insulted by his offensive words.
That is the reason why you killed him, right?
I didn't kill Mr. Zachary, alright? I'm not that stupid.
You make me wonder, Miss Ideal, whether you are telling us the truth or not.
For the last time, I didn't kill Mr. Zachary, alright?
Please be seated.
What? What's your problem?
Don't try to provoke me.
Oh, why that?
Rizal, enough!
Sorry, Chief.
Besides, you can't do anything to me. Well, I believe you don't have any evidence that could link me with his murder.
Yes, you're right, Miss Ideal. We don't have any proof. But we will find it.
Good luck with that.
You're right, Miss Ideal. We can do nothing to you. It seems you cooperate well. You're free to go. But just make sure that we don't see you again in the nearest future, Miss Ideal.
Zahida, right? You won't. No worries.
Rizal, drag her out!
Yes, Chief.
Jackies. Good morning. So, do you want to know who I'm going to interview today? Well, today I'm going to interview a woman named Nina Jane. Well, who is she, you ask? Well, she is this successful woman, but a little bit bitchy though. While single and arrogant. So arrogant that even for her, the above sky is below her feet. But we will see Nina Jane where power, fame, and arrogance will bring you. So, alright then. I'll just get going. See you. So, this is her house then. Grand, big, yet nonsensical as always. Well, hello, I'm waiting for Nina.
Yes, I'm Nina, and you are?
Hello, Miss Nina. Nice to meet you. I'm Ideal.
What do you want? How do you know where I live? Who sends you here, huh? I'm about to go out.
Well, so sorry for surprising you at times like this. I'm a reporter, and I'm here to interview you. But the thing is, I've been searching for a direct descendant from a British family for a very long time, so that I could interview them. One of my contacts gave me a name, the famous Nina Jane, he said.
Oh my! You are one sweet talker, Mr. Ideal. What for? We're right up to your head. If this will make me more famous, then come in.
Thank you very much. I'm so sorry. I will surely make you famous. So famous, you will be the top of the top. My best write-up ever.
Wow. But don't thank me now. I'm doing this because you wanted to interview me. I hope your help can do wonders to my career. By the way, Mr. Ideal, I like you. You know my game. Have a seat, Mr. Ideal. Make yourself comfortable. Love, I'll make us a drink.
Oh, come on, Mr. Ideal. Why so far? Come. Six no, sir, to me.
It's alright, Miss Nina. I'm okay, right?
Okay. So, what do you want to know about me, love? All about me? Well, I love sharing my life with everyone. Well, everyone should know about Nina James, the famous Nina James.
Alright then, let's just get to it.
Well,
Back then, when the Brits and the Japs were here to conquer Malaya, specifically in Kampung Baru, there was a case where the women there were raped and killed by the colonizer. So I did my research and I found out that your great-grandfather was one of the soldiers involved. So, Miss Nina, was that true?
what? Hey, about my great-grandfather? So you came all the way here just so you could hear about a few women that was raped and killed by the colonizer? What a waste of my time, fool! I don't give a shit about those people.
I'm so sorry for disappointing you, but I gotta do what I gotta do.
Hey, I thought you wanted to ask how I succeeded in what I'm doing, at least what type of skincare I'm using, but whatever.
Okay, so what do you know about this woman?
Oh, come on. You still want to know about that? Why don't you talk about more interesting things?
Miss Nina, I'm not interested in your kind.
Fine. All that I remember, there was one victim that my grandmother had mentioned before, but I don't give a damn because no one does.
Oh. Can you tell me her name?
For your information, Mr. Ideal, I don't know her. I don't know where she lived or who her father was. Like I said before, she is not important to me.
What did she do?
You know, she was a complete moron. There was a time when my great-grandfather asked help from this woman, but she refused.
So what did your grandfather ask for?
I don't know.
Alright. So what happened next?
Well, my great-grandfather felt so pissed off, he decided to pay his friend and rape this ungrateful woman, which served her right.
Ungrateful? How is that so?
She believed that the Brits are so cruel. That's why she didn't help my great-grandfather. After what the British people had given to this country, and after they had expelled the Japanese people, your people still say that the British are, hey, what the hell? They helped you. And your stupid people in return mocked them. You stupid local people. Look at you. You think you know what is good for you. No, you don't. You, including you, colored people, will always and forever be the white man's burden.
Is that supposed to be insulting?
See? Dimwit, you can't even differentiate between compliment or insult. Where do you came from? You. The notebook? No, sir.
This is a very expensive notebook.
Hey, by the way, people nowadays are using the internet to make research. But you? Why such an old school? Lame. Plus, why bother about people that are already dead?
Alright then. For my last question, if you were in her shoes, what would you do?
Simple. You don't act smart if you're stupid. Why start a war when you know you'll die in any second?
No, I don't mean it that way. I mean, if you're being raped, and then you know they will kill you in the end, what would you do?
Hey, it will be my pleasure, and I don't care. Whatever. Are you done? Because I got nothing. Besides, I don't really know this woman of yours.
Well, you didn't help much anyway. But I guess this information will bear the rest. I know you are a busy woman after all.
Glad you understand. Yeah, I'm a busy, successful woman. And I don't really need a man to ask me what to do. If a man wants to kill me, simple. I will ask him to rape me over and over again. I don't mind at all. It's not a big deal.
Good luck with the raping.
Seriously, what a waste of my time. What? Who are you?
Every day is the same old news. Murder, bank robbery, GST. Oh, and what is this? What? Wow. My. The way she died is just so tragic. Ironic, in fact. It was just yesterday that I interviewed her. And today, she's dead. Well, raped. This is what you get for bragging. I know, I shouldn't be feeling this way, but serve you right, Nina James. This is what you get. Now, you are famous. You are now the talk of the town. But it is such a waste you cannot see it. Or maybe wait. Something fishy is going on. Do you remember the case with Zachary? He was burned to death. And now Nina. She was raped and then killed. It's like, you know what this means? Someone is recreating the murders their ancestors committed. Wow, this is interesting. I must investigate more. So, tomorrow, I will interview this guy. Who knows? He might end up dead as well. You know, I could do a write-up about these people. Or maybe even a novel. Then, I will be famous myself. But, I wonder, who killed me?
Please, sit up better. I'll make us some tea. My wife is not home.
Oh. Where did she go?
She went to the supermarket with our daughter.
Will she be long?
I don't know.
So what's your view on polygamy?
It sucks.
Alright. Thank you, Mr. Daniel, for agreeing to do the interview with me. I don't know, you're busy.
Well, you were the one who insists having this interview, so I can't decline. Although, it's quite a surprise about how you know about me. It is not often I meet people who know my family background with jungle.
Well, I've been searching for a direct heir to the British family so that I can personally interview them.
I don't care much about jungle, but if you really want to know, I can tell you what I know based from what we have been told. Well, maybe we should just start the interview. I have a very busy schedule.
Alright, one moment, right?
Yes, let's
Okay.
get this interview
I'm
over
ready.
with. I don't want to delay any longer.
Yes, Your Highness.
What did you just say?
Nothing. Alright, so let's just get the interview done with. So, Mr. Daniel, how do you know this Tok Janggut?
My family comes from a very powerful British family. They migrated to Malaya around 19-something. I don't remember. Anyway, when they arrived here, Tok Janggut was just a normal old man who was a farmer and sold fruit from his land.
Oh. So, do you know any tragedy that your family encountered with Tok Janggut when he was alive?
I don't know. My grandfather always said that Tok Janggut was named because he had a beard that was so long until his death. I can't even imagine how people will actually keep their beard until their chest. It's so weird. Don't you think so?
Well, it's so easy to just grow them out. No, what I mean is, that was how he got his name Tok Janggut anyway, right? I think it suits you. You should try and grow out your beard.
Excuse me? Remember, this is my house. Please refrain yourself from insulting me if you want to get this interview done. Are we clear, Miss Ideal?
Crystal, Mr. Daniel, only if you promise me to tell me everything you know about Tok Janggut.
Yes. Shall we continue?
Of course.
Where were we? Yes. He did do something to anger the British. He didn't want to pay the tax system created by the British. He was called a rebel in our country. For me, that's a disgrace and it's humiliating. Well, my grandfather was the one who ordered his people to capture him. It was really tragic. Although I think he deserved it.
Mr. Daniel, could you please explain more about what you just said? What did your grandfather do to Tok Janggut?
I don't remember what he did that made them to capture him. But my grandfather did say that he caused enough trouble already. We did the right thing by getting rid of him. It was for the best. And it should be a lesson learned for the clown-tarnished people. Whoever deceived us should get that punishment. My grandfather was always very strict.
Oh, so that's the reason why then. Mr. Daniel,
Why is it?
could you please tell me more? Do you remember anything else? Oh, you have a picture of your grandfather when he was young. Isn't it?
No. I don't think so. And no, there's nothing else I can remember. That's all. Oh, please look at the time. It's almost 9 o'clock. I think it's time for you to go. Not that I'm getting rid of you or anything. You don't have any other question, right, Miss Ideal?
Yes, I do. Well, Mr. Daniel, thank you for spending your evening with me. It was a pleasure to meet you.
Wait,
Oh, what?
I do have something for you.
Oh, really?
Just wait here, Miss Ideal.
Alright, I'll be here, waiting in my soon-to-be house.
Miss Ideal? Ideal?
Yes, darling?
This is a picture of your precious Tok Janggut being hanged upside down. My grandfather left it in my possession, but I don't need it anymore. I think you should have it as a memory of your great warrior, right, Miss Ideal? No need to thank me. Take it as a gift. Yes, very much.
Thank you very much.
Pleasure is all mine, Miss Ideal.
It is. What is it, Rizal?
This is the report from yesterday's case. Yesterday morning, someone had reported a murder case. Based from the report, the victim was found dead. And according to the forensic team, she was raped by several guys before the suspect killed her. Chief, do you still remember about Mr. Zachary's case?
Yes? Read about it.
I think the one who planned this case is the same person. And the murderer is also the same person. I'm sorry to say this, Chief. This is our second case in a week. You can't just let this pass by.
I think you're right. The murderer is the same person. We need to figure out who was the last person that went to see the victims. About your team, have they found anything?
Yes. From the two cases we had found that the two of them had similar background family. The two of them were the last descendants of the British family. And Chief, we found something interesting. They were murdered the same way as their ancestors did to the great people of our history. This is not just a coincidence. This thing was planned.
Then it seems like the murderer is avenging for something. But what is it? Miss Nina, who was the last person she met yesterday?
From the report, it was a history reporter named Aidil. Aidil had been conducting research and doing interviews on Malaysian history for 5 years now. And Chief, he was reported by Nina's friend that he was doing an interview with Nina before she was found killed the next day.
I want you to search again. Find anything, any connection between these two cases.
Chief, look at this. The two of them were interviewed by a reporter, and the reporter was the one who interrogated Miss Aidil. But I'm a bit confused here because a friend of Nina told us that she was interviewed by a man. So, who exactly is Miss Aidil? Or Mr. Aidil? It seems like we have found our suspect, Chief.
Yes, Rizal. From what you have said, I think we have found our suspect. Rizal, you go and lead your team to Artie's house now. We don't want to lose him. Go now!
Yes, Chief. Saidil! Open the door, this is the police! Your house has been surrounded! Open the door!
Sir, I don't think she will open the door.
Right, Miss Saidil, if you won't open the door, we have no other choice but to break it. Officers, ready?
Yes, sir.
On my count. 1, 2,
Sir. Before 3 or after 3?
you freaking nuts! Don't you see what we're doing here? Can you please be serious? Alright, officers, we go again. After 3, on my count. 1, 2,
Sir. Your left foot.
good.
What the hell? Sir, it's my first day.
Now can you please proceed with it?
Yes, sir.
Before that, do you have anything else to say?
Sir.
You go that area. Yes. Where is he?
Sir, it looks like she committed suicide.
Secretary,
Yes, sir.
you have to report this to the chief.
I will immediately inform the chief, sir.
Further. Chief,
It is.
Chief, do you have a minute? I need to talk to you. This is important.
What is it, Rizal?
This is regarding the 2 murder cases, Chief. I know that we have found an associative evidence which proves that our suspect ID does involve in killing the two victims, Rina and Zachary. But what I'm trying to say right now is, are we going to close the case just like that?
Of course we need to close the case, Rizal. We have found all the sufficient evidence that Aiden was the one who planned to kill the two victims.
Okay, look, don't you think it's too weird? I mean, the way we found the real killer, wasn't that too easy? And plus, our suspect ID, we did not even know the reason why he committed suicide. Don't you think that we should?
Hold on, Rizal. What are you trying to tell me right now?
What I'm trying to tell you is, we should further our investigation more before we decide to close this case. I mean, this is to ensure that our suspect ID is really 100% the killer.
What else is there to prove, Rizal? You saw it with your own bare eyes that we have found all the late evidence at our suspect's house. Investigate? What else? You know that we have so many other things to do. Why are we wasting our think process? You understand what I'm saying? And about the case, forget about it. The case is closed. Understand?
It's good, Chief. This is not fair for me! I've worked hard for this. She can't just shut me out like that. Imagine this. You work hard for something. In return, you get nothing. How do you feel? How do I feel? This is Ideal's journal. I knew there is something wrong with Ideal. When she interviewed a man, she would dress like a woman. When she interviewed a woman, she would dress like a man. But in her journal, she interviewed 3 people. And now we have 2 victims. What are the links? Wait. 3 interviewees? 2 victims? If the murderer was still out there, I believe the 3rd person will be... I need to move quickly. Chief,
What is it again, Rizal?
this is Ideal's journal. Everything is in here. Everything.
Are you sure about this? About the future 3rd victims?
Yes, 100% sure. I think that we should take immediate action before anything bad happens to our last victim. Because I believe that the real killer is still out there, waiting for the perfect time to strike our last victim.
So, what are you suggesting? The case is closed already.
No, you can't close the case just like that. I'm suggesting about witness protection program. That is the best option for now. And Chief, I will be the one who will be responsible for monitoring the witness.
Alright then. I will leave it to you.
Thank you, Chief. Thank you, Chief.
You are the best assistants I've ever had. By the way, you do realize the consequences that you have to bear if your assumptions prove to be wrong. Are you ready for it?
Yes. I will accept whatever the consequences for my action, Chief.
Good then.
I hope you're okay with this arrangement. We just wanted to make sure that you're safe from any threat.
Please, have a seat. But Inspector, I don't think it is necessary for me to be put in this situation. I mean, what had actually happened to the victim before me? Till I have to go through all of this. I know that they were killed, but what are their connections with me?
Sorry, Mr. Daniel. It is confidential. I can't tell you anything. But what I can tell you is that the two of them were murdered in such horrible ways. And it happened the next day after they were interviewed by reporter ID. Need me to remind you that you will also have been interviewed by ID. So, this is why we put you in this witness protection program.
It is all nonsense, Inspector. Believe me, there's nothing gonna happen to me. Like you can see, I am still alive till today. You told me by yourself that the reporter had died. Then, what else to worry about?
Mr. Daniel, don't be so sure of yourself. This is just one of the procedures. Why can't you just cooperate with us? And plus, your safety now is our mainly concern.
Yeah, whatever. The only reason why you are here because my wife is so paranoid that something bad will happen to me, which is not going to happen. If not, don't even dream that you will be here, Inspector. Now, excuse me, I need some rest alone in my own space. Get out! I said get out!
Sidney, are you okay in there? Where's my gun? This time? Sidney, are you okay in there? Sidney? No. This is not happening again. Someone frame me! This is my gun. No. No! Very much.
remember? You killed Mr. Daniel.
No, it was not me who shot him. Believe me, Chief.
Do not lie to me. All the evidence showed that it was you, the killer.
I was not the one who killed him. I was framed. Last thing I remember, I was knocked from behind. You have to believe me, Chief.
Wake up, Rizal, wake up. They were only your fingerprints on the gun. And now, you want to deny it?
What? Denying?
Just admit the truth, Rizal. You are a people. I never thought it would be like this. How could you kill two innocent people?
It was not me who shot him. It was not me who killed them. Chief, you have to
Officers,
believe me. No.
drag him to the jail.
I don't want to die here, Chief. Come on, move. Chief! Hey!
What about you?